Hi, and welcome to Female Entrepreneurs Magazine, your go-to platform for ambitious women who are ready to take the business world by storm. I'm your host, Angel France, and each week we'll dive into the latest strategies, stories, and success secrets from the most inspiring female entrepreneurs around the world. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, this is your space to connect, learn, and grow alongside a community of trailblazing women who, just like you, they are making their mark in the world of business. From personal branding to powerhouse marketing, from leadership to lifestyle tips, we've got you covered. So get ready to ignite your passion, fuel your purpose, and unlock your potential with Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. Let's make this journey together and turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality. Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. You know what? I hope you're ready to begin streamlining your success because we're thrilled to welcome a powerhouse in the help of business administration with over a decade of experience as the founder of the Clutch VA. She has built a virtual assistant service that goes beyond the basics of administration. It's designed just for you to enhance your clients' engagement, improve that retention, and streamline those behind-the-scenes tasks that keep your business running real smoothly. So she is rooted in the principle of Romans 12:13. The Clutch VA is all about hospitality and service of others. Stay tuned as we deep dive into how Natasha Boyd is transforming the way entrepreneurs manage their administrative needs and build lasting relationships with their clients. So welcome, Natasha. We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Angel. Thank you.
Good. So I don't know how you do everything you do because there's just no way I'd be able to handle it all.
Yes, it is. It's sometimes it can be a struggle. And I also have two little kids, so you can only imagine. But that's where organization comes in and making sure you time block and making sure you just manage your time properly. That's where that comes in. But I do it all by the grace of God.
Yeah. How old are your children?
So I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. So they're very little. They're
Okay. Normally I don't jump into this, but I'm going to jump right in. How do
Yeah.
you balance it besides time blocking and all of that when they want your attention? How do you
Oh,
manage?
yes. Yes. Well, it's definitely it like I said, by the grace of God, you just have to prioritize. So prioritizing is what I like to do. And the Lord will kind of lead me, hey, I need your attention in this area. I need you to pay more attention, to your children. Or he'll be like, okay, you have freedom to work more, prioritize your business in this moment. So he'll give me instructions on what to prioritize and when, and that's been a lifesaver. So I'm not trying to juggle all of the balls because one of them will drop. If I'm trying to keep juggling, one of them will drop. So I have to just be led to prioritize at certain times, and that definitely helps.
That's awesome. So what inspired you to build the administrative world that you've built, the Clutch VA?
Yeah, for sure. So a part of that, the inspiration comes from my children. So when I had my son, I was working full time. I was an office manager. I was an office manager for over 10 years. And then I actually got furloughed during COVID, as many of us were furloughed or laid off, or had our, income reduced during that time. And I was like, I have to find another stream of income. I can't have just all my eggs in one bucket, so to speak, as they say. And I need time and flexibility to be able to be there for my son. At the time, I had one child, but now I have two. So it's become a driving force to make sure I have that flexibility for my children, to give them the time and attention that they need, but also helping to, provide additional income for our family. I know the burden is usually on, the man. My husband, he's a great provider, but being able to alleviate some of their financial burden actually gives me a lot of peace and a lot of joy to be able to do that.
That's awesome. And what exactly do you do for businesses? Because it's virtual,
Sure.
correct?
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Yes. So think of me as an executive assistant, but just not in the office. So I specialize in client success management, and I help business coaches, consultants, I help real estate agents, financial advisors. I help them basically manage their clients. So I'm like the liaison between the entrepreneur and the client. So helping them with daily check-ins, managing contracts, making sure all of the invoices are paid in a timely fashion. If they have any vendors, managing their vendors and their calendar and all the things on the back end, so that they can focus on, scaling their business and being able to be more creative in their business, and they can focus on all of the outside things while I focus on all of the in-house back end things to, help their business keep going.
Wow, that's amazing. And so,
Mhm.
how long ago did you start your business?
I started my business. Well, I officially launched my business last year in 2023. But the seeds were planted, like I said, during COVID after I got furloughed from my job. So that was like around 2021. I started actually putting it out there that I offer services. I just made like a little cute little graphic and said, "Hey, I offer administrative services." So I started putting it out there, and a lot of my first clients were people that I knew, like a photographer that I knew reached out to me, and I started helping her with some things, a graphic designer. So I just put it out there that, I offer these things, and that's how I got started.
That's awesome. So, because it's only been a year,
Mhm.
what advice would you give to a woman trying to start her own business right now?
Well, as you can see in my tagline, I lean heavily on, the word of God. Romans 12:13 is like it's the epitome of my business to, serve the Lord's people and to show hospitality. I think that's one of the gifts that He has given me. So I would say, if you're a believer anyway, a believer in Jesus Christ, I would say rely on the word of God to help lead you and guide you. I know that sounds cliche, but if you have a relationship with God, He will truly direct your path. It says in the word, His word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. And His word is true. And I can testify to that's what He's done for me and my business. So rely heavily on the word of God, and don't let any outside influences deter you, or um, maybe not let them try to keep you from doing what you know that you are purposed to do. That's the number one thing is, don't let people who even know you, because sometimes the people who are closest to you, they'll be like, "Oh, you're doing that? Like, what do you think you're doing? Like, are you sure you can do that?" Be like, "Yes, I can. By the grace of God, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me." And just go forward, with the vision that you have, and don't let anyone deter you from doing what you know that you are called to do.
And don't you feel that they're just trying to protect you sometimes?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we
Mhm.
don't want it to get hurt. It's like, come on, you got to do this to get through. Yeah.
Yes, you have to step up and step out. Like, you have to just put it out there. Because I meet a lot of women who want to do, or they want to start their business, but they're just like, "Well, how do I do that? And how do I get started?" I'm like, "Just do it." Just do it. And I'm like, "Oh, you make it sound so simple, but that's literally what it is. Just do it. If you have an idea, like, just put the plan into action and go forward, and you'll learn throughout the way. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Everything won't be perfect at first, and it won't probably won't ever be perfect. You just have to learn as you go, but just start, just do it.
Yeah. So one of my favorite quotes is a journey a journey of 10,000 steps begins with that first step. So you
Yes.
have to do that first step no matter what. Like you
Yes, you
said,
do.
you put out just a graphic, and what
Hmm.
happened? People came to you.
Yep.
And if it's meant to be, things just sort of transpire and happen.
They do. They do. And you learn along the way. So you don't have to, worry about having it all figured out at first. You're going to learn throughout the way. Yeah.
So, what is a key strategy that you would recommend to female entrepreneurs who
Hmm.
probably don't have anybody who's an administrator? What would be the
Yeah.
one key that you would suggest to them for time management or to organize something?
For sure. Definitely I'm a paper and pen type of girl. So I love to write out my daily to-do list. That's one of the things that I do. I also time block on my calendar. So I make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be. Even though sometimes that doesn't always happen, things come up, but you do the best you can. You do your part and you put it on your calendar and you write it down. Also, I would say write down a list. If you're an entrepreneur, write down a list of everything that you can delegate. That's what I like to tell most of my potential clients the first time I meet them. Write down a list of everything that you think that you might need help with and that you can delegate, and see how you can, delegate that to other people so you can focus on what really matters in your business the most. What's going to help you be able to scale and grow your business. Because there are little things, even little tiny things like managing your email inbox can be a time saver for you, but you just don't have the time to do it. So write down everything that you can delegate and delegate those things.
Did you see my head go down? Like, oh, yeah.
Guilty. Guilty.
What can we say? I'm guilty.
Yes, guilty.
So you are quite young, which I love. So, but what would you go back and tell your 18-year-old self, knowing what you've learned right now in business?
Oh wow. I would say to my 18-year-old self, don't be afraid, don't be fearful. Because a lot of people who know me as an introvert and like a little person that stays in my shell, but I'm slowly coming out of my shell. I've been doing it as I get older. I've been coming out of my shell and kind of just, doing the things that I feel like I'm called to do. So I would just tell her, don't be afraid. Do whatever that you're called to do. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it.
Yes,
And I
yes.
mean, yeah, the magazine came up that way. It was 10 years, 20 years. I had it in the back of my brain. I would say something to people and they shot me down. They were like,
Mm,
oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And I'm like, God, really
yep.
do. And then 10 years ago, I got the name Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I saved
Hmm.
it. And I'm like, okay, so what I'm going to do with this? I know I'm going to do something with it one day. So it's
Yes.
been a journey, but I finally
Mhm.
did it. And it was one step and then it just all boomeranged and went
Yep.
wildfires. So you just never know what that thing's going to be. And I mean, it could be in the back of your brain for years, or it could be something that
Hmm.
sparks and you take action right away.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's so good. That's so true.
Yeah. So I love that what you said. So what would you want as your superpower if you could have it for just one day?
Oh, just for one day.
That's it.
At first I thought that it would be to be able to read minds, but I kind of don't want to know what everybody's thinking all the time. Probably to be as in the introvert in me wants to know how to be invisible. That would be awesome. And I could just be a fly on the wall, like know what's going on, get all the knowledge. I would go to like, the big head honchos. Is Warren Buffett still alive? Well, the smart people. I would go to there and just learn from them. Be
Just listen
invisible
to
and learn.
Invisible. I love that. You can walk in anywhere and just be invisible to what they're saying. That would be good.
Yes,
That,
that'd be
that's almost
awesome.
like reading minds.
Yeah, that's true. Almost. But you would have to, they would have to say it in order for you to hear it. So that way I won't feel so bad.
Oh my God,
I
I know.
won't feel like I'm intruding on their thoughts. At least they said it out loud. Yeah.
I love that. That is just so cute. So, book. Do you have a favorite book?
Besides the Bible, The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes is my absolute favorite. Because that kind of just encourages people to go out of their comfort zone and say yes to things that they've never said yes to before. So just get out of your comfort zone. Don't say always no because you're afraid. Take a chance and say yes, and you never know what can come from you just saying that one yes.
That's it. I love yeses. I love saying yes to things because you just never know where it leads you.
Exactly. Yes. So
So,
that's
yeah,
one of
you
my
just said yes
favorite.
again. You just said yes again.
Yes.
That's cute.
I love, see, yes. I just love yes. Yes.
So, yeah, what about your favorite song that gets you moving or grooving, or just your ultimate favorite song, or both?
Oh, my ultimate favorite song. Oh, I don't think I have. See, I'm a music lover, so I don't have an ultimate favorite song, but I love anything that's upbeat, anything that gets me going in the morning. Like, I love that. So when I go on my walks in the morning, I always have something upbeat, to get the blood flowing, get my mind right. So anything that's upbeat, I love it.
Okay. And no specific song, not one that you like, that you can sing off the
Hmm.
top of your head right now.
Oh, that I could sing. It's so many. Oh my goodness. And I love like so many different people. Um, yeah, I don't have just one. It's hard for me to pick just one. That's like picking your favorite, candy bar or your favorite kid or something. Like you just can't do it for me.
Okay, we put a song list together. I need at least two.
Okay, at least two. Okay, I want to dance with somebody. It's like the one of the things that comes to mind by Whitney Houston. Love Whitney. And then let's see.
She's thinking, I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. I love it. Yes, that always gets me going. And then let me see. Uh, um, it's a song by Israel Houghton. It just came to my mind. He's a gospel artist, and he goes, "Rejoice in the Lord always." And again I say, rejoice. That always gets me going. It's like,
See,
oh
I got
yeah,
my two songs from here. Woo, I knew I'd get it.
yes, I love it.
All right. What about your favorite quote? Do you have one?
Oh, my favorite quote besides the scripture verse of my business is by Fred Rogers, and it says, "Look for the helpers." There, it goes something like, "Look for the helpers. Someone's always helping," and I truly believe that as a servant, I'm always helping people, and I believe there are other servants out there who love to help. Sorry, I have a singer in the background,
That's
but
okay. We want to meet him. We want to meet him. Is it him or
yeah,
her?
it's a her. It's my baby girl. She's not camera ready, but
He's
yeah,
not camera ready.
she's
Oh my God.
she's not camera ready. She just woke up a while ago, but the joy of the Lord is just in her heart. She loves to sing as well. So
Well, we
yes, I
were
would
singing.
say
She was singing with us. She was accompanying you.
yeah, she was. I love it. She's like my background singer. Um, but yes,
She
the
was.
Fred Rogers quote is my favorite one. Yes.
I love that. And you know what? That just goes hand in hand with the Clutch VA about helping. I love that. That is great. So what keeps you motivated besides your walk in the morning and listening to music? What keeps you motivated in doing what you do? Because you're a busy woman.
Yes, I feel like serving people and helping people is just one of the things that I was born to do. So that just keeps me going and it makes me happy. Like when someone says, "Oh, yes, thank you so much for your help," or like you're a lifesaver, or you did such a great job, or like I'm so glad we figured that out. Like I just love that, like that, lights me up when I hear people say that I helped them in some way, form or fashion. So that keeps me going, just helping people.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have like a 15-minute call that you give away or tips or a sheet or something? Do you have something like that for our
Yeah, so
audience?
I love to I have a chat with Natasha button on my website. And then I just love to connect with people and just learn more about them and what they do. Like I'm just always intrigued about, what people do and how they help others. So I just love to chat with, other purpose-driven entrepreneurs who help people. So yeah, definitely a chat. I do like a chat or consultation if you need help in your business. Like I said, definitely write down all those things that you can delegate, have a budget, and then yeah, I'll be happy to talk with people.
Okay, awesome. And so what is the website again?
So it's actually a link tree. So it's just link tree and then the clutch VA. And I'll make sure I send you the information so you can share with your people. And then I'm on Instagram as well. That's where I'm most active. And it's the clutch_VA. So you can find me there. I'm always there. And my link tree is on my profile as well.
That's awesome. I'm excited for that. So is there anything we didn't discuss that you wish you would like to tell the audience today?
No, I'm just so thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for you, Angel. Like you're such a light. Like you live up to your name, Angel. Like you're just so you're a light. And I'm just so appreciative for what you do for women entrepreneurs, to shine a light on them and, help them increase their business and go forth in their business. I just love this resource that you have provided. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. And I'm sure we have lots of female entrepreneurs that could use your service because they're all just a little bit stretched out, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes.
Well, we want to thank you for being on here, you and your baby who's not camera ready yet. Love that. Love that to no end. All right. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being with us.
Angel.
We
Yes.
appreciate you. And I cannot wait to see you in the magazine. Totally.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
All
Yes,
right.
thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning, and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.